Hello, hello! Welcome in one and all for a weird random daytime stream midweek, Thursday morning, 5 to 11. Why not? I'm hoping I'm going to get a few hours that I can progress on with this today. We'll call it a little lurk as you work stream. Stick me on in the background, pop me on your phone, and we'll trundle along, see what we can do. I haven't done anything since our last stream, so I can't remember what we were doing, because I'm bad like that. So we'll start game, campaign select, and obviously we were incommunicado. Let's put the stream up big, shall we? No camera today, I'm not going to mess around with that. It was problematic before, so we'll just leave it, don't worry about it. I don't think it adds too much to me and my gameplay, my that ugly face. So yeah, incommunicado, we're already at 40%, which I was surprised. I feel like we got through quite a bit last stream, and we haven't built any roads yet. We haven't done any of the infrastructure requests though, so there's a lot of road building to be done there. We've done 12 of 28 objectives, 2 of 7 side objectives, and we've got a few logs, a bit of fuel, and some concrete slabs. So let's jump in. Let's get it going. Hope you're all well though. Hope you're having a pleasant week. Hope you're having a good Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Sent the kid to school in his PE kit, so let's hope it's Thursday. So I think what we've done, we took out some stumps, we'd set up, what did we set up? We'd set up the pipes, and I think we were setting up something else. What were we doing? We have on the go steel pipe facility, steel beams facility as well. That's the other one we've got going. The substation is up and running. I think our next big thing was going to be the construction depot, because I think then we can start selling stuff. We've got a roadside base. Yeah, we got things going on, things that need doing and happening. We check our objectives. We provide the construction depot with a steady flow of materials. So, oh, we have got to build a road through there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we need to get our... Where's the quarry? The quarry's all the way up there. I mean, we've got a quarry over here as well. Is there not the bit that shows you where it reaches? See, I'm not sure how far we'll have to go to get sand. So that's what we'll another riverside base there as well. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We are tracking it. Yeah, just make sure it's all set up. Right, so in our garage, wherever that is, where is our garage? It's all the way down here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. So if we enter the garage, we will... Oh, that's not the garage. That's sort of the garage, but not quite. There we go, that's what we want. So to start with, the Taiga dump. But I'm wondering whether it's... I think I might upgrade that. $20 grand. We've got 84, so I might do that. I might upgrade that. Because we're going to use it a lot, I think. The old dump truck. Another one, obviously, that would be nice would be the bowhead. Because that's a mobile quarry, isn't it? We can't afford both. I'm going to go with the dump truck, and then perhaps afterwards, when we've got we should get their money then for doing the job, we might have enough to then get the bowhead. But I'm going to go with the Taiga. I'm going to buy it. Yes. So we've got 2 of them. Right, so let's deploy. I've got to try and find my way around the map as well to get where we need to go. Share where we do. Oh, let's put the... I was trying to get some screenshots beforehand. Let's turn the HUD back on because I will need that. So I want to go out of here, head north, pretty much. Get rid of that. Not quite sure how much more efficient it'll be. Whether it holds more or what, I didn't really pay attention, did I? But I hope it's just going to help us get about a bit better as well, to be fair. Just so we've got a nice smooth load of sand. Hopefully I can set the AI to do the sand anyway. We'll see how that goes. And then I can be bringing over the dump and everything else. Route that has failed. Which route is that? I thought that was... Okay. No rewards remaining. So that's done. So don't need to worry about that. I thought last time out when we were doing that the completed route didn't give us that warning anymore. That's not a sand refill, is it? No. it looks like you want more than just this bit of road as well, doesn't it? We'll open it up and that should get going and doing its thing. And hopefully we'll go back to base. We can then deploy. Where is it? Deploy the step. Open up our ramp. They just didn't pop up the vehicle was unable to finish the road plan. So there's no sand near it for me, I think. That's what I was saying. Let's go back and have a look. Where is it? Yeah, looks like I have to do that myself. Okay. So where? Out that way. Yeah, that's definitely the... That's a little bit cheeky, isn't it? So we're going to have that really nice bit, and then we're going to have a bit that I've done. Oh, we can refill here. Oh, that's weird. Oh, did it just tip? Is that what it was? I think that's all it was. It tipped itself. Try again. Quite sure why I'm not getting the sand bit coming up on my map, but never mind, I'm gonna cry about it. Right, let's get back over here. Right. Back in the garage. So the first thing I'm gonna want is my new dozer, so we'll get that out. Although it's got pretty good speed, hasn't it? Yeah. I think I can get out there without too much hassle. It's the roller and the asphalt layer. Let's get rid of these hints. Oh. Yeah, I get wonky. All excited about doing something. Excited about getting a chance to get on, is what it is. Time has been difficult to get, to say the least. I have managed to get a couple of Euro truck ups for the Conquer Britain series. They're already up for channel members. So there's that. But everything else has been a bit difficult to pre-record and have the time to then edit and have out in a reasonable time. So that's why I've gone for a live stream today rather than sort of recording. We'll see how it goes. It's a midday thing, so I don't expect a turnout, but it'll be up for people to watch later if they wish after work. It's quite a jobby. I was going to try and be up earlier, but because it's been so long since I've been on my PC, the sort of 4 or 5 main games that I play all had updates, so that took a little while to get going. So give it a little rub. But once this, excuse me, sorry, once this is down, I'll extend it a lot further. We'll put a lot more sand down and what have you. We'll just get this bit done for what they want. So we'll try and run down the middle. Widen it out by going sort of down each of the sidelines to sort of spread it out a bit. Angle the other one. I'm sure everyone has their own little ways of doing it. This has sort of become my way. Probably go down the middle again, and then we'll see what it's like afterwards. See where it's all at. That's looking pretty good. Sometimes it's difficult to see everything with all the lighted lines and everything across it. That's looking pretty decent. I may need to try and flatten out where it seems that the AI tipped a bit. I'll flatten that out. If not, when I go to put my asphalt down, the tarmac might create a nasty hump there, and I don't want to get caught up on it. Lovely, lovely. Let's just stick this out of the way. I'm going to move the Taiga as well. Just because when I want to start moving things around, that will be in the way. Let me come down here with some other goodies. Right, so back here, back in the garage, and we want is the asphalt layer next, isn't it? Up. Ooh. Okay, turn the ramp. It's weird that you can't secure it. Hopefully it's not going to fall off. I've not moved one great distance before, so just down that little road in Aftermath is the most I've done for shifting one of these about. Now I have seen since my last visit here that some people online were complaining that there was a spot with a broken bridge where you can't place a bridge. So when we've got materials we might see if that's true. So I'm pretty sure you should be able to if you've got what you need. Oh, nearly bounced it off. Shall we do? Activate it. This probably won't be the prettiest, but we'll get going. Do what we can. Come up. Sure there. It handles a little bit better than it did before the update, so there's that. I just always took it that this particular one handled terrible because it's an old rusty one. Having not tried a new one, I don't know how they sort of handle. We'll go down the other side, but when we come down with the roller, it will sort of ruin the sides, and we will have to go down them again. But they could have done with being a bit smoother down there. We'll see what the roller does with it when we go down. See, this is where it struggles, but that's because it's uneven. So I kind of expect that. Like I say, I'm going to try and do a lot more tarmac in a road than just this little bit through here. So I should just park this one out of the way up here. Back in the pipe. Then we need to go and get our roller. Come on. Everything on, let's get going. See, that's why this bit, I think, is all going to need sorting out as well. If we've got to do deliveries and stuff along these routes, I don't see it going very well. A preemptive road might be good. We could have just sort of recalled the vehicle, but try not to do things like that. Try to make sure we drive as we need to get about. It's more of us doing its thing. Jump in. I'll roll it. Bring that out. Yeah, moving on up. Should do. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I'm sure we could get an upgraded version of Pike, but at the minute this seems more than capable. I just think along the way the mobile quarry might be more useful. I'm more than happy to take my time driving things about and getting to where we need to go. Like I said, I'm in no massive rush with the game. Good job, really, because I had no time to do it. I was looking at the Steam achievements, and I noticed that no one's completed it yet. It's 0.00% on the complete everything in game. That was a struggle to get around there that time, though. I did also see someone offering tips online. I think it was on the old Book of Faces. And they were saying if you want to get your sand even flatter for the asphalt, to roll over it with the roller first. I don't know if that's a thing. I've not done that before. Perhaps now we've got all the equipment out and try that. That sounds like something that should work. Whether it does work in game, I don't know. Because it is just a game after all. Yeah, this will probably spoil the asphalt on either side. It usually does once you've been down. But then you just go over it again. And then you can roll it. You have a nice wide road. Like that. So you can't roll that extra side because the sand has come through. Or you can just go and asphalt it again. It should have warned me in chat earlier if you're going live, bud. Down in my man cave for the last hour. I'd have come back. Ah, it's alright, mate. Sort of an impromptu thing, just to try and get it done. Got a few hours. Meg's at home today, so she's watching Little Man. I think they've gone out just to the shops for a little bit. She's got to pop out this afternoon herself, so I thought, you know what, we'll try and get a little bit done. A bit of a alert while you work stream is what I'm going to call it. I might try and do these on days when Meg is at home, like get it going. Because I'm struggling to get the time to like record and edit and do everything, whereas if we just go live during the day, anyone who wants to come join in our chat can, and it's always there for people to watch on demand anyway, so this might be the way forward. Oh, that's not very flat over there, is it? But I hope you're well, bud. Hope you're well. Yeah, I think that was flatter than that before I went over it with a roller and it sort of set itself. Never mind. Never mind. See if we can get this old beast up there. Laying tarmac down everywhere. That sounds like playing, got to get the content in when you get a chance. Young kids still make for extensive content creation. No, they don't. Now we're getting a phone call coming in on the mobile. We'll just ignore that for a minute. Unknown number. We don't need to chat. Put this back over in the corner. And we'll go up one side and then down the other. See how it goes. Although the mission is only to do this bit, I am going to try and roll more of it. Or not roll more of it, tarmac more of it. Because this route doesn't look overly friendly, so... It might just be a road building session, get ready for the infrastructure. Because if I've got to run some AI trucks through that, that's not great looking, is it? Yeah, I topped on FS earlier. I was updating FS earlier because Martin sent me his map ages ago, and I just haven't had a chance to get on and have a look. I just popped some images in. I know you're interested in farm sim at the minute, but his maps looks pretty good. Like for a first-time person as well, like really giving it some go. It's nice. You're as bad as me. If I spent less time making unnecessary roads, I'd finish half the time. Yeah, but you want the roads, don't you? Yes, that's what we're doing here, isn't it? We're crafting roads. And you know the trucks will just get stuck anyway, so you might as well make it as easy for them as possible. Let's see if this will... roll out a little bit more. It's a shame, unless it comes in later on, it's a shame you can't just mark down for building roads like you can bridges. So then you can set up for the AI to sort of help you with it a bit. Because it's the sand dumping that makes it hard. Right, where has this infrastructure route got to go? Steel pipes facility. So it's coming out of here. Oh yeah, because we cleared that, didn't we? So that's clear. So I want... to look at maybe tarmac and that. Let's have a look. How bad is that over there? I've not seen it yet, and I've not seen anything to indicate we can get automated road building in areas outside of missions. That's a shame. It would be nice if we could just plot the route for them. Even if it is just in small stretches, although it'd be sweet if you could do a really long one. This route up here, isn't it? Let's see what it's like. Make them smooth and all my roads end up bumpy no matter how long I spend flattening them. I was saying a little earlier, I read someone on the interweb saying that that an idea would be to go over with the roller before doing the asphalt laying. I don't know if that would actually work, because it's what you would do in real life, isn't it? You'd roll it flat, so it's just not a step that we do in game. Oh, that's a lot. That's about as good as I get when it comes to pouring the sand. So I want this. Yeah, that would work. Be a good way of flattening. Maybe some vehicles further down the line do a better job of flattening and preparing the roads. Let's say if a lot of them are still. A lot of the vehicles in your fleet are still the old rusty ones, then they're not going to be the best, are they? I was saying that's why I weren't too worried that my asphalt layer sort of gets stuck sometimes, because I always thought, well, it's an old rusty one, it's not very good. I would expect the newer one to maybe work better. make a nice half decent stretch of road there. Trying to think where else I might need to go with it, but it's looking alright. Relatively even. You know, there's always the trick with this of going backwards. But that does make me chuckle that people will complain that certain things aren't simulation enough for them, but then we'll try and lay tarmac with this driving backwards because it's easier. So I'll probably come and put a bit more in here as well. Stretch that out around. I think this bit probably want digging out before I level this off. See how we do. And pretty much all the tools to a degree of flatten, and even as this goes over you can see it sort of adjusting some of the sand. Oh, let me get. It's fine balance for the standard game between sim and casual. The hardcore version will probably cover the sim side with more things. Pleasantly surprised to find on hardcore release. Yeah, I think that's super early. Yeah. Just need to see what it entails. I mean, a little bit more detail on it, but. try and get a little bit more down here. Fuel and damage probably, maybe a harder cash economy. Yeah, having not really reached the bit where we're making money online. Not sure how that all works, sort of building up cash and selling stuff. But yeah, they might reduce the value on stuff that you're selling. Hard mode might remove the collectibles as well, so it's not that easy cash. There's different things they could do. You know, they'll probably do things like reduce the number of like deployment fuel you get from doing contracts, and reduce the amount that you get starting in the little vehicle that does all that as well. That sort of thing I can see coming. Try and get that on the truck. If I can get it out again. But they surprised us with some hardcore game mechanics we haven't thought of yet. That'd be nice. Something different, something none of us are expecting. I do apologise if you're getting screaming in the background. And this has now come back from the shop with the little man. Oh, oh, oh. Move the pike. Rolling again. Oh, there we get steam coming off it. When it's not like an official bit of road, you don't get that broken bit of asphalt next to it as well once you've rolled it. So you'd have to keep tarmacking it again and again. I've sold a lot of vehicles I initially brought as they aren't really... Just do that. As they aren't really being used as often enough to justify the cost when I go back to do some cash recovery runs on maps I've already completed. I maybe buy them just for completeness, that's fair enough. I mean, at the minute, I'm happy with my Scout. Unless it's going to go somewhere where it really can't handle it, I can't see it being an issue. My roller seems to roll. I'm not quite sure what the difference would be in a new asphalter, but that might be something that I do. I was just thinking like dump truck, just to get about and make it easier to do stuff with. Obviously the dozer with the blade, I get used a lot. I guess the actual road building things, you know, you sort of know they're going to get used, don't you? To a degree. How well this will spread, but we'll see what it does. The blade. I think I've got about 5 vehicles that are not rusty variants that I've purchased, but other than that, I've just stuck with the rusty variants. Yeah, they seem to work, don't they? Like I say, if you're in no mad rush to get it finished, doesn't matter if it takes a little bit more time to get it done anyway. If you're like me, and you're quite happy to just keep going back and forward and making things a little bit smoother or a bit easier, and you know. I've got no competitive inklings to be the first to finish off and all to be the first to say, oh, I did that. Got that finished first. I haven't played for 2 days though. I've got a bit ahead of where I wanted to. I've stopped for a while. Fair enough. I am nowhere near where I wanted to be now. Never mind. Means if I can get a few streams in, you know, 3 hours here, 3 hours there, that soon will add up. And I find if you're sitting and doing it in a bulk session like that, I get so much more done than when I'm just doing like an hour, hour and a half recording and then have to stop to edit it and then try and come back and do another hour's, an hour and a half recording and stop and edit. It's not like with like other sorts of games where you're sort of progressing through a story so you can stop at a chapter and sort of pick up again. Trying to get shizzle done, mate. Tell you what, I'll keep going at this rate, I'll get a job with the council. That's lovely. Not so much getting finished ASAP, it's more of a case of I got fixated on the game and just played it to the detriment of everything else. Totally. Totally. Have you met my channel? There it is. It was nice to get on and do a little bit of ETS the other day. I think I've already got today to try and finish the ATS challenges or deliveries. I don't think that will happen unless I maybe try and do a stream tonight, get them in. Or just do them off stream. Put something to watch on the other monitor and just trundle along with them. I think I've got 5, maybe 6, because I did a couple after my last ATS stream. I have been back on that one last week. Would be nice to earn my rewards. I do like to if I can. I want to get over that little bit there. There we go. Hopefully I'll be able to roll that now. Ain't the hell of a road. Absolute boss. So we just get a little bit in the middle. Probably not going to be able to get that out of there now, but I swear that can park. Can I reach my roller from here? No. Where you at, homie? Hopefully he'll get over this bit. Didn't struggle with the softer stuff before. Tell you what, see that's smoothing out that bit for me. Might have to just send him over there, just roll that out. Excuse me. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Back into SnowRunner and trucking. You haven't touched either of them lately. It's just time, isn't it? We've all only got so much time. Like you say, even as you're retired, you thought you'd get more time, and you probably get less anyway. At the minute as well, it's not always just like a case of time. It's like drained at the end of my days at the minute. There's no point in trying to stream, there's no point in trying to record content if I've just not got no energy. Like, no point. That's where it's handy that I've got back into a bit of the old books, because then I'm doing that instead of sort of playing on in the background and not progressive with series and stuff. Just try and tidy it up. But I'm also really, really far behind on watching like content. People that I enjoy watching content from. So the next thing I want to check is the other side of what we've done. So our route is going to come through here. Down here, up here, and into there. So I think that should be alright for now. But I don't think that's going to give us any trouble. So if we go plot route, start plotting. I'll get to that message in a second. What in the fresh hell is this? A midweek daytime stream? Indeed, my friend. A lurk while you work stream. Because this is the only time I am going to get to do it, I think. So, this is the new thing. Just going to do as much as I can, when I can, so we can progress. Hope you're well, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by. Probably on a bit of a lunch break. Been making roads. I was saying to Rusty earlier, I was hoping to start a bit sooner, but as you guys saw, everything needed a bloody update. Right. Dispatch the vehicles. And we'll follow along, see how they do. And I can drink my coffee while they do. No, I feel sure I cleared that better than that. I feel like some of that crap has respawned. No, not lunch break, was in a meeting, then checked my phone after. Ah. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Have you tried rolling the sand after you graded it to see if it has any effect? I think you'd help yourself massively if you uninstalled that Giants virus. Martin sent me his map that he's working on, and he sent me that like nearly 2 weeks ago, and I promised I'd get on and have a look and see how things were and stuff. And yeah, so I wanted to do that this morning since I knew I had a bit of time. And oh, come on, I think I'm gonna have to tarmac that. So that was what I was updating him for, just to get on and have a little look for him. He's done a good job. First, considering it's only just gone through a PC, in the same way with FS Landscape, only just moved over to PC, did a little bit of MS22, then instantly went into, right, I'm going to build a map for FS25. Fair play to him for giving it a crack. And like I say, it's come a long way. There's obviously a lot of things that need doing, but the actual, the visual of the map and the layout looks really nice. But trying to download updates from their server, because obviously I'm running it direct from their uploader, it is so slow for such a tiny update. Jobby done.
Great job. You secured yourself a steady supply of pipes. Should help us out a great deal in the long run. Anywho, if there's anything you can't have too much of in our business, it's concrete. At the moment, we barely have any, so sourcing more is a must. I think you can guess where I'm going with this. You betcha. There's a concrete plant in the area. I can't confirm its status from the satellite images. Could you go and check it out? Pretty please.
Okay, so we've got that to sort out. I just want to see how... Oh, where's it gone? How well these manage. Because the first one's got through. I mean, one of them took a bump, didn't it? But... Oh, they're moving, they're getting there. That'll be alright. That might want some work over time if that degrades, but they've only got 5 runs to do, I think, so... Is he doing UK based? Yeah, it's UK based. I think it's a real area. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy with that. To blow my own trumpet. So bring steel beams to the... Oh, I've still got to do that. Where was that? Steel beams. Where are we bringing steel beams? So I've got to make them, haven't I? So I've got to make 5. I thought I did that. Obviously not. That was to set up something else. So I need to wait until that's completely done, I guess, before I can... use that, I'm assuming. So what I want is my mule for now. And then I want to head to... Oh, along the way, I just need to find some steel, don't I? Steel beams, because I struggled to get beams before. Or is that an infrastructure? That's not an infrastructure route, is it? Concrete slabs facility. Electricity. Western radio tower. So how am I... Oh, I just got to get electricity from there to here? We check that area out as well. Might need a little stumpy grinder to do that. Lots of little jobs to do. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, let's try and concentrate on something. Meal. So I just got to grab anything metal along the way that I can find. So have either of you brought and used the... Now I want to go left, don't I? Yeah, have either of you brought and used the Aramatsu mobile quarry thing? I might go through here. I think there was metal. Oh no, because then that's the crappy bit there. Maybe I'll just get my dump and start just putting some sand in and filling that hole. Where is the Taiga? See if we can go fill that hole in. Sort that out down there. Just get rid of you. Yeah, I've got it. It's got decent capacity, but the range isn't amazing as a mobile quarry. It's a beast for laying sand. So I can afford it now, so I'm wondering whether I should go with that, although I've just brought, obviously you can see my new Taker. So, sort of in two minds. Oh, I've got to stop spinning the map, because that's why I get lost. Try to think. Oh, if I just go up in there. Up in there, up in there. It's a long way round, isn't it? That's the trouble. I'm lazy. I don't want to go up there anyway. I want to go come down. Come down. Yeah. If we go down the route there, we cut through, I think. So I want to go. Fucking wheels are stuck. Track's really helpful off-road ability, and I find that the back tip of the door doesn't open as easily when driving around. Oh, okay. Is that right? I think I've gone the wrong way again. I always go the wrong fucking way. There it is. Never mind. Right. I can get there this way. I'm sure I took the right turn and when clearly I didn't. Okay. So, from here... go through it. Hello, hello, MrFarquar and chatterers. Have I missed impressive MrFarquar efforts? I tell you what, Wessel. Welcome in. Hope you're well, mate. I have laid down a sensational bit of road today, so far. Absolutely beautiful. This is what I've done. We've had no we've had no MrFarquar moments, no mishaps. Just really professional road laying. It's been a treat, mate. An absolute treat. But I do keep going the wrong way and getting lost as usual. I think this is the way I want to go. I want to try and fill in that nasty dip, so I can start driving around. I'm not sure how well I'll do with filling up sand around here, but can only but try. Or whether I should put a bridge over it. I didn't think about that. Can you put a bridge over it? Can we bridge that? I haven't got any supplies, have I really, for a bridge? No bridges available. Can I not just build one wherever I want? Apparently not. Well, not there. I'm sure it'll go. But yeah, right tits up. As the audience grows, the mistakes happen. That's how it works. That's why whenever I'm recording or streaming, it doesn't do that when I do it on my other save. Because it doesn't. The mistakes only happen when people are watching. Not yet, you'll be able to build wooden bridges soon, soonish on this map, yeah. Good. Well, we'll just do one of these, because I want to be able to get about down here. This is going to take a lot of sand. Where can I fill up? Oh, I've not got to go too far. But that's alright. Okay. Maybe I should purchase the Aramatsu. Where's the refill? Must be getting close. There we are. Oh no, I'm not teleporting. We're trying not to teleport. Trying not to. That's like cheating, that is. Make you listen to me reverse for the next half an hour. That's why we had to fight with a crawler thing to get the mule out last time. Because we're not resetting. Those are the rules. How far through are you, Wessel? How many maps have you done now, mate? What I should have done before I started is make myself a little sandwich or something so I had some lunch while I go. Eat my big boy's dinner of peanut butter sandwich and some Monster Munch. Right. Looks pretty, don't it? The guys at Sabre do know how to build a very pretty world. But you have to give them that. Even back as far as like Mud Runner, I don't think I've played one. I don't think Doggers look awful. There's not a Snow Runner map I've been on that I thought that looks bad. Their environments just look so nice. Oh, I thought that might be quicker to actually turn the truck around and go in forward gear, but it seems reverse. It was a little bit bad. Try not to lose any sand as we turn around. Probably at the wrong point to say this, but if you are enjoying the stream, where I do the same thing about 100 times, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It does help us grow. This one has got to be perfect. It's just got to be passable, really. If not, I just have to keep going the long way around all the time, or through the swamp and getting stuck and snagged on fell trees and stuff. So might be worth the time just to put in here and then get about a bit quicker. Since I always seem to take that turn, and anyway, even when I think I'm going the other way, I always come back down this way. Let's make this way easier. Once I put the time in to make this route easier and more passable with other vehicles, I'll probably start taking the right turn and not come this way again, or need to come this way again. This is one of the benefits of doing pre-recorded, is that you just do the first one or two, and then we just come back and do the last one 2 hours later. I don't want to... Getting there. Once it's all up, we'll probably come across with the dozer and the blade and get that flattened a little bit, just to make it easier. I don't think I'll go quite to the effort of tarmacking it yet. catches eye. This must be a funny time for you, Wesley. This is like early Friday morning for you. Time zones get me confused sometimes. This is so stupid talk on a Friday morning. Should you be in bed? There's another Australian, I think it's Australian, I'm not sure if it's sorry to be offensive, I'm not sure if it's Australian or from New Zealand chap that does a lot of SnowRunner RoadCraft stuff. I think it's this, I forgot what his name is now, but he often streams like early morning UK time up until like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. Obviously it's such a weird time. Terrible at remembering names of channels that I sometimes watch. That's why I have to sub to so many, because I can never remember everyone's name to go and find them again. After a comment like that, Wesley, you should say you're not sure if Mr. F is English or Welsh. I always think it's strange when you go abroad, the amount of people that will ask you if you are Australian when you speak with a British accent. Or it might just be more of a Norfolk accent that sometimes sound a bit Australian. Sometimes when I hear myself back in editing, I think that came out a little bit old, but I think that's because I listen to so much Wesel. Start to imitate. We're getting there now. It's filled up. It's sort of starting to show. Those first 3 or 4 didn't feel like they were doing much, but the gap is filling. If my truck would survive much more, poor thing, get thrashed in reverse like that. It was no quicker turning around and going forwards though. Sounds like my strimmer. That's a new truck as well. That's why I did check if I went forwards if it was any quicker, because I mean it's quite a prolonged sound as well going up that hill. I'll turn around again this time. But it did not feel any quicker when I turned around with a bed full of sand. I think with the weight on the wear axles, on the rear axles, I think we just got better traction going uphill with it. Let's go better this time. First time it was proper slow. Sorry guys, just put away all my washing etc. to avoid the incessant reversing. It wasn't the fact that he's chucking down and intended to look outside to see if there is some screw in the grass, yeah. Oh, we've had showers so far this way. We've not had a great deal, just on and off showers. Getting there. Filling this hole is going to take longer than doing them whole roads. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nearly had a moment. Excuse me. Yeah, I was just talking about another channel. I just won't share where he was from, whether he was Oz or New Zealand. I can't tell the difference between the accents. I apologise. But yeah, I was saying like he's up at funny times because he live streams Snow Runner and Mud Runner and now this. But he normally starts like 9 a.m. UK time, and it's going until like 3 in the afternoon sometimes. That feels like such a strange time. Someone on the other side of the planet to be doing it. I think sometimes, well, you get fixated on your own sort of time zone for content, viewers and stuff like that, but it's global. Like, there's always someone online watching something. So when they try and give advice for releasing content, they release it when most of your viewers are online, or at times when they're going to be about and stuff like that. So half of them are US, some of them are UK. Some of them are Eastern European. Release it when it's ready, or just stick to your own schedule. Between Australian and New Zealand accents, Australians much more broader in the vowels, New Zealand's are more muted in the vowels. Best one for a Kiwi to say is fish and chips. Comes out to an Aussie as posh and chops. Okay? Posh and chops. I can't do an accent. I'm not going to try anyway. Not while you're here. ain't the most Oz, really, that we hear over here, or that I've heard anyway. Just like growing up with neighbours and home and away as a kid. You were perfect. Cheers. Washing chops. It's a fine delicacy, however you say it. I love a bit of fish and chips. How's this going? I think I need a bit more still. Again, I don't know what's going on with my textures. I'm wondering if it's because I have the 4K textures installed and I'm not playing in 4K and just trying to do something else with them. There they go, they're popped back in. As soon as I complain about them, they come back. Perhaps I should uninstall the 4K textures. Yep, still need 3 more loads. Don't forget the dozer will squish it down or push it to the edges. Right, my friend, I'm going to shoot off now. This is proving far too distracting for me and I need to get some work done. Appreciate you, chap. You have a good day, my man. You have a good day. Get the graft done. Should I just get rid of that infrastructure thing? Where is it? Just get rid of all that. It's done. Let's get in there slowly, lads. Excuse I. Have to reach into the mini fridge and grab a little drink in a minute. So John bought me coffee. Okay. With 4K textures and wives in common as soon as you complain about them, they appear. So... She's in the kitchen, safe. Yeah, he's always very careful. But yeah, I think I'll take them off and see if they make a difference. Because I had none of this texture business beforehand. And it's the vehicle never leaves the screen, so the textures on the vehicle should never be changing. It's always there. Something's not right. Okay, so let's go and find ourselves. Here we go. And which way do I want to go? Put it in marching. But I feel like the longer I go, the more persistent it gets. Just have a little see what's going on in the task manager. That looks fine. Let's see. I'll keep it up for... Oh, where's it gone? You swine. That looks nasty. Look at that. Now we windowed out. Come back in again. We are on PlayStation 1. What the hell's happened? Should we just turn it all down and then turn it back up again? So do I fiddle with that one? Let's just apply that. Sort yourself out and then come back to me, please. Look at that. It's easier to cut through the fuel station rather than bump over the concrete slabs where you started those out. It's easier to cut through the fuel station. Probably. Yeah. Everything's easier than what I'm doing at the minute. I keep getting lost. There we go, we're back now. I have such a poor memory. I don't know how you guys remember where you're going when you get on these games with their new maps and stuff. Alright. So I want to go... So I've forgotten already. Straight ahead. I'll try and collect up some metal from here as well, from my beams. See if I can stick a car in the back of the mule. How it goes when it's on balanced DLSS. It ghosting. I'll have to have another fiddle with it. Normally know the maps before I complete the last mission. Stuff to get on the next map. Yeah. Yeah. By the end of Aftermath, I was flying around. I know there was only a few little routes, but flying around on there, especially on my second profile, because I almost done it twice. The RAM usage, I'm at 65%. Holden on the GPU VRAM, Holden at 9. Yeah, looking at it, nothing's being overworked. I'm only running at like 73 degrees at the minute, so I'm not hot. CPU's at 48%. Both RAM and VRAM are running at 60 and 65%. Weird, who knows then? Exactly, who knows? We try and figure it out. I look at the numbers. But yeah, like, dedicated has already dropped down now. It's even less. And I'm wondering if it's because I've installed the 4K and I'm not actually running in 4K. I just like to get greedy with the visuals sometimes. Before the next stream, I'll uninstall the 4K patch and I'll see if it makes any difference. Because I think my first few recordings were done before that came out. Because I think that came out a day or two after, didn't it? Okay. There we are, that should do. Just leaving my vehicles scattered about absolutely everywhere now. Right, where's the mule gone? Didn't even put the handbrake on, that's just been rolling and doing whatever it wants. So what I was going to do about an hour ago was get some metal. Trying to remember how the frame works. I'll try and put it in this way, I might have to get that in the back. Frame back. Apparently devs have said the 4K pack is only for high-end systems as it will cause issues otherwise. Now what do they term as a high-end system? I've stopped considering mine a high-end system. So perhaps I should take it off. I think I sit somewhere between between mid-range and high-end, I think. But like I say, it's hard to tell because the difference between the 40s and the 50s is minimal. Some posts are saying the 4K pack is causing blurry textures and it's a known bug. I can find any saber confirmation of that. Okay. See if I can get that off later then. see how good my little hump is. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Is there... Look like there's any loose metal around here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just not get you stuck again. Don't want that. I should be able to grab a load of that. That should be able to go in and do some beams for me. Okay, yeah, that's more than I got. So yeah, I'll just remove it. Not that I'm trying to run it in 4K. That's what I mean. I downloaded it and I was like, well, I'm only running it in 2K anyway. Oh, so is my... So is that not up and running yet? I've still got to do more stuff before that works. I've still got to get the concrete thing going first. So that's one. Have I seen any little toy trucks on the map yet? I haven't seen any. Ooh. Maybe I should come over with a big crane. Try and like pull that. Oh, will you come with me? Come on. Oh, not that. That's not what I want. Here we go. RoadCraft at its finest here, like, hi guys. There are some on there. I know there are some on there, but yeah, I've not sort of gone out of my way to try and find any. Oh, can't even recycle it after that. This swine. Oh, I thought it was onto something there. I'll wait till you get there too, so you can't scramble. Here's mate. Oh, there. Fair enough. Just put that over there. Out of the way then. I thought I'd hacked it. So that's got to be a couple of beams in there. Hopefully that's not going to be in the way for me spawning in actual beams I want. I did see a pile of scrap up here though. I learned that with trial and error too. It's worth a try. Oh yeah, you gotta try, haven't you? Gotta try. Initially active on ultra settings. Okay. I was on custom. I set to ultra and then customized it. So again, I'll just uninstall it if it's of absolute no use to me. So I shall get rid of it and see if that solves any of my little problems. See what else we can get. I'll get that on the back as well. See what we can do with this. It's not a bad little load. Come on. Get you moving. Get in there. Have you got very good with your stacking and your loading then, guys? If you're that much further ahead, are you getting neat piles? Or are you just lumping it in still, not really worrying about it? Chuck it in, strap it down, right? Does worry me when it starts to recognise the sort of reset recover rather than changing the length of the strap. The other one. There we are. Oh, you bugger. You absolute bugger. Cycle through them all again. Any more? Back up there. All right. There we go. Right. Yeah, that looks stable. But low risk of rolling with that. All good. It's well-packed cargo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Timber! It looked a bit, didn't it? It was about to go. Wow. Wow, should have got them other ones first. Right. Sunbeams. I want to know why my new beams look rusty. Feel free to copy my method of packing. That's my cargo container. Right. So we've got to take this back to the base. Okay. I'll get you up there, come on. That way, weren't it? What's that way? Yeah. Yes, it was. I think I've had more rain today than I had before they put the patch in to reduce rain. I swear I didn't get a lot of rain beforehand when everyone else was complaining about rain. Now I'm getting rain. But look at the screen out the window, it's all the same here. Yeah, we've just had little showers. It's not made up its way here. It's just got little showers. Unless it's going in the opposite direction and not hitting my hitting my window, but loads of scrap there. Doesn't it? Yeah.
Look, you're just making it harder on yourself by doing such a great job.
Oh, what
Now,
is she
they want
saying
you to
then?
blaze a route from the Highland base to the transit point. Your performance does make me look better, though. So, keep it up, and please, be careful.
Okay, some more routes to set up. Oh. Set up a route from the Highland base to the transit. So, if I do that, so Highland base. So I've got another. Oh, it's got to go all the way up there. We've got some road building to do on that one. I could do that whole section if I can. Oh, it does want you to pretty much do the whole section. I don't think I'll be doing that now. So what else have we got on the main ones? Concrete plant. Where's the scout? Right, the other side of the map. No, not too far. Okay, let's try and head up there. Ooh. Let's try and get to the sawmill. See how well I do with that. Oh, that weren't very good. Got some concrete slabs there if I need them later. So if I go this way. Guess we've got all these vehicles we can scoop up for metal beams and what have you. It's not a road I'm going to be able to do anything with, is it? Is it? No, we want to go down. Come on, get up there. Move.
could be a huge help for the restoration effort. The power control panel's on the fritz, though. I'm thinking you could bring one from the old gas station. Nobody's gonna miss it for a while, right?
Okay. Just give us a little cheeky job to do then. Can't do our bridge yet. See if we can give me our way round. Move around the other side of that hut. Have to bring the stump grinder up. I can even get over there. There must be another way in. Probably from around that way. Ooh. See where the bridge goes, where the track goes, sorry. See if that opens up a different way in. Don't think it's gonna, is it? I suppose might be able to sneak the scout in there, maybe? I don't know. But this certainly isn't the way. It's a good job we don't have damage. An Austin Powers turnaround here. 137 point turn. I've got your orange sherbet. Not getting across that river either, am I? windshield pulling. See if that will do it. Oh yeah, that looks snug. How do I detach? Don't really use the winch much. You just got across on the railway bridge. Make up your mind, man. Which side do you want to be on? I just wanted to be able to get in there. That's what I wanted. If that was Snowrunner, that'd have rolled over. Thank you for the generous physics and stability. Oh, what happened there? Oh, didn't expect the tree to fall over. Come on. There we go. Just in time before the tree disappeared. Right, where is the entrance to this facility? Where can I get in? Can I push that? No. Oh. Is there a gap up ahead? That's clearly not the way in. Benji, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good, my friend. How are you? Hope you're well. Having a little explore up here by the cement factory. Or the concrete slab factory, or whatever it's gonna be. Taking the long, hard route in by the looks of it. Oh, that might be a better way around. You like? Hey, like? I'm loving it. I just wish I had more time to get on it. Really enjoying it. Loving all the mechanics that are brought in with the road building and the added terrain function that we've got. It's just so cool. Very unique. I don't think we've gotten this. I don't know of another game that's like this at all. So we've got here.
Okay, I think we've seen enough for now. It will take some time and effort to bring it back up, but this concrete plant could still work. Great job investigating. Most of the time, I believed in you. Just being honest. Exactly as we thought. No power, and we can't run a plant like that. To lay a new cable, we'll need to clear out some trees first. Luckily, my database shows there's a harvester in the sawmill's garage. I think you know what to do. Drive over there and see if that harvester is still working. But of course, you can't run a plant with a damaged water supply pipe either. So, once you get there, you'll want to clear the driveways for the trucks and repair the water pipe.
So I need to get power here. Sawmill here. Is this the section? This is the little section that was on the demo, isn't it? Or very similar to. Maybe a slight difference. You can climb up that hill. Yeah, I was then thinking that looks like that might be where I should have come in, possibly. Got a fair old bit to do up here. So what does she want me to do? Get the tree harvester. Gonna need to get the stump grinder up here as well, aren't I? So yeah, let's see if we can get our way up there somehow. So then once we got the power up, we used the cranes, I guess, to clear the area. Excuse me. Much easier than the route I went. Nice work. Where's Benji? Don't put more than 14 slabs on a truck on a Gilder orbit. I've been blasting it on 60% of the last map. Wow. Nice. That is some graft you've put in there, sir. I just seem to be good at getting lost. So I take it there's not really a nice little shortcut down there, is there? By the looks of it. Yeah, I think I might be able to get through here. I'm going to regret this. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I guess that's where a little bit of runner experience helps. Finding those routes away. Right, give me my harvester, and then it's going to let me build the bridge, hopefully, with the logs.
Great work.
Nice.
Now, all we need to do is fix up the plant's power supply. You'll want to use the harvester to cut down the trees around the transformer station. Besides, we need the logs. And killing two birds with one stone is the environmentally responsible thing to do, figuratively speaking.
I was going to say, I don't think you're supposed to kill any birds, environmentally speaking. So... where have I got? Got them get this down here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that is what we did in the demo. Just everything's further away. Appreciate the lurk, my friends. This might take a while for me to get this there. We may even come to a point where I need to build a road. What do I need to do to get that bloody shop thing up and running? Not the shop, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Where is it? Here. Is that the one I want? Here. Recover. Open. Deliver an object. So I've just got to get something from here up to there. Where's my mule? Because once I've got the depot open, or the depot open, I can make money, right? I want to be the scrap man. I want to make all the cash. That's what I want to do. Then I can save doing the trees and the logging and getting the concrete plant up and running for the next strain, maybe. Because I'm going to have to hop off and go get some food soon. It's only 2 o'clock, so that'll come off anyway, miss this off out in a bit. Yeah, once you've done it, you can sell the yellow stuff, white stuff too. But yeah, that's what I've been looking forward to. I go through spells of playing Junkyard Simulator, and you just drive around picking up scrap, make money. Add this in, add that, or sorry, add that in to this, and this is, oh yes. Just waste a day away collecting everything on the map to make loads of money. Then you can just upgrade the fleet for the sake of upgrading the fleet. So we want the control panel. Oh, perfect. A bit of scrap around here as well by the looks of it. Probably want to get my other crane out as well so I can move some stuff. Nice drop, appreciate it. Got to get your eye in, that's what it is. It takes about 3 hours for me to get the eye in. Once the eye is in, we can get things loaded. Oh, this lovely bit of road. Oh, beautiful. dropping in from 5 meters will impact the quality of the electrical components at all. It'll be fine. Absolutely fine. It's like the transformer or whatever it was we hauled before. And we had to do the maze up on the building. On the precipice. Dragged that thing for quite some way, smacking it about. Yeah, the generator we dragged around the building site the first map. Yeah, that was never going to work after we did that. Not a chance.
Great work. Now we have our very own supply depot.
This place is a construction depot where you can purchase and sell resources. You can also sell rubble. It's highlighted in yellow. This kind of rubble cannot be recycled, can only be sold at the construction depot. Deposit resources in the yellow, purchase in the green. Open shop. Got it. Okay. Oh, so this is what I got. Oh no, that's what it costs, is it? Okay, so if I want something, and you can buy extra fuel for doing your shimmying about and stuff. Alright. Well, I think that, my friends, is, let's get rid of that, is where I'm going to end this one. And then we'll look to do the whole log thing next time and try and load up and do as well. That's been fun. I appreciate you guys that come join me for a daytime stream. It's very unusual for me, very different, but I've had a lot of fun with it. I think on days when my partner is off work, I might try and do a daytime stream rather than record, because it's just nice and chilled. People come in, have a little chat with you, I can make some progress, and I feel like I'm making more progress. Like I've got more done in this 2.5, 3 hours than if I was to try and record for an hour and a half and edit and then try and do some stuff. So it's been good, it's been fun, been worthwhile. Like I say, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are watching this post stream, give it a thumbs up, drop us a comment, all that good stuff. I'm off to go and get some food in my big fat belly. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.